Hey guys, welcome back to another Proverbs with Pastor Preston. We're going to be jumping back into Proverbs. Today we're going to be in Proverbs number 4. And in this section, I would like to focus on verses 11 through 19. Proverbs 4, 11 through 19, that gives us some daily thoughts and some daily wisdoms about boundaries and influence. Starting in verse 11, it says, I will teach you wisdom's way and lead you in straight paths. If you live a life guided by wisdom, you won't limp or stumble as you run. Carry out my instructions. Don't forsake them. Guard them, for they will lead you to a fulfilled life. Do not do as the wicked do, or follow the path of evildoers. Avoid their haunts. Turn away and go somewhere else, for evil people cannot sleep until they have done their evil deed for the day. They cannot rest unless they have caused someone to stumble. They eat wickedness and drink violence. The way of the righteous is like the first gleam of dawn, which shines ever brighter until the full light of day. Verse 19. But the way of the wicked is like complete darkness. Those who follow it have no idea what they are stumbling over. Let's go ahead and do verse 22 as well. Pay attention, my child, to what I say. Listen carefully. Have you ever noticed when you're in a group of friends or a circle of people, or maybe you spend a lot of time with one person and you start to pick up their accent and you begin to talk a little bit like them, or maybe you start to laugh like them, or the more time you spend with people, the more you start to dress like them or act like them, or you even get to know more about them. That's what Solomon is talking about here, right here in Proverbs 4. Being careful with who you are spending time with, who is in your circle. It says that everyone can be influenced by their environment, by who they're with, by what they're watching on TV, the music they're listening to, even their family life, their work situation. You are influenced by your environment. That is why we are warned to stay away from those who do, right here, wicked deeds. If we spend too much time with people who have few moral boundaries, we will begin to think and act as they do. However, by spending time with godly people, we will find the encouragement we need to stay on the right path. That's why going to a church on Sunday is so important. Watching online, that's cool, but it doesn't take the place of gathering together in person, being around like-minded people, people whose hearts and minds are centered on the Lord. That's why joining a local small group is also so important. I encourage you to join a church and join a small group today. When you do this, when you are spending time with godly people, with godly influences, then we will be able to enjoy the life God has intended for us. All right, so that's Proverbs 4, chapter 4, verse 11 through 19, well, actually 20, because we added that last one in there about listening carefully. All right, so I want you to think about that as you're thinking about this proverb today on the 4th, Proverbs number 4. Who is in your circle? Who is your influence? Who are you letting influence you? Is it the Lord and godly encouraging people, or is it not? Think about that, but also be encouraged today that you got this because God's got you and He loves you.